Hey guys, this is Dean with a Two-Party Podcast. I just want to give you guys some quick updates. We've got quite a bit of changes going on. We've been doing a lot of work in the studio. We're working a lot on hardware changes. We've been working with some different software changes. Currently, we're on a 7-day Facebook ban. Apparently, some of the content on Facebook it didn't go with their policies. We've been seeing a lot of that lately. So it's real touch and feel on certain things we can post, certain things we can't post. I know because we're getting closer to this election, that's becoming a real issue with a lot of the different social media sites as they're trying to kind of combat some of the arguing back and forth or just posts that are misinformation, I guess. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I have not gone on here live at all on YouTube. So I just figured I'd do it. It'd be a great opportunity. We have not built this channel to the level that I would like it built. So what we're doing, obviously being Two-Party Podcast, we do basically a lot of our episodes are all audio because it's a podcast. We're on Apple, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, Podchaser, Soundtrap, Twitch. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Two-Party Podcast. If you ever want to contact me, the best way is by email, and that's twopartypodcast at gmail.com. And the best way if you want to be a guest or someone that wants to be a guest, if you want to debut your music, I encourage you to reach out to us. We'd love to have you as a guest to promote your music, business. If you're into fitness, health, beauty, whatever it may be, we'd love to have you as a guest. We'd love to promote you. That's kind of what we do. But more importantly, Two-Party Podcast, that's what it's about. It's about two parties getting together to discuss topics and issues. Comedians, we want to hear from you too. We love comedians. I love to laugh. I want you to make me laugh. I want you to make our audience laugh. So we'd love to have you on. So we've been doing some updates in the studio. I've got a whole bunch more acoustic board to go up. Trying to get, if you can tell, we've still got a little echo in here I don't like. We've changed. I have my studio mics over here. And right now, currently, as we're going live, I'm using my webcam and a little HD webcam and microphone that's desktop. So if, me looking a certain direction looks a little weird, that's why. But I just wanted to also give a shout out to the people that are keeping up with us and checking back on our pages and viewing some of the videos I have posted or some of the podcast episodes that I've done some audio of. I will start doing more of that. I've been really caught up in getting guest interviews and uploading and editing and making sure we're hitting all the platforms we need to get stuff on. So I've been doing a lot of work on that, on the audio end of it, and I will start putting some of my time in the next week into getting more audio up and or getting some good quality content videos up. I'm trying to, there's just so much on my mind. We again want to thank you, number one, as our audience. We're hitting about 400 consistent in the past 2 weeks. We're hitting about 400 consistent new audience listeners to the podcast, and these are according to analytics, these are steady listeners, and I love that. We have a big following globally. So those of you that are wondering, like, well, what would it entail if I go as a guest on your show? What do I get out of the deal? What you get out of the deal is that we are heard globally. We are heard in Africa. We are heard in India. We are heard in Australia. We are heard in Europe. We are heard all over Asia, as well as we are located in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So we are heard centrally here in North America and Central Oklahoma. So we've got a pretty large audience. I've got a lot of friends, and if you guys are paying attention, watching, I've got friends in Florida, Oregon, Washington, California. I've lived in 40 of the 50 states. There's really not many places I don't have probably a friend, that I could probably reach out to or message, which is cool. Not bragging, just saying, for all you guys out there listening and all my friends, go ahead and continue to like and share, follow, subscribe. I'm really trying to get this YouTube channel built up. The main thing I'm really hoping is that a lot of my friends will start heading over here, or a lot of you in the audience that are catching this. I'd love for you guys to go ahead and start subscribing. I know it seems a little premature because I don't have a lot of content up there for you guys to look at, but I really would and like to see some of the subscriptions come up. I put my time and my money into where I see progress and action. So if you guys get on here and you start subscribing, I know that you're looking at that. I know you want to see more of that. I know that you're in the audience and you're a YouTube type person, a YouTuber, so to speak. So I'd really love to see some subscriptions hit, and as soon as they start hitting it, I'll be able to really focus next week more on spending some time on video instead of just all audio. Like I said, we've got a lot of promotional stuff coming up. I'm working on sponsor packages for some of the people that advertise for us. And again, I want to thank our sponsors that we have currently. There's several that have been working in the background with us that we're going to be doing more of a hard launch, which I wanted to do, but I kind of didn't get a chance to do. So we're going to be doing more of a kind of a hard launch where we're going to start promoting some of these sponsors that have helped us in the back. And some of our early sponsors, we're going to try to help keep them on board, offer them some extra promo in time. If you want to mention on the show your business or you know stuff like that, that's what we do. So your sponsorship packages are going to look like that. I'm going to give you some airtime where I'm going to mention your product, your business. We can do it before the show, during the show, and after the show. We can take a portion where we can actually record you even remotely, where you can actually do your own little promo on the show as a sponsor. But I would love to have you as a guest. So that's where we're at with that. And then as far as the other side of the marketing end of things, we do have a Patreon account set up for the audience members that listen regularly, 400 plus in the past couple of weeks. If you guys want to go over to Patreon, you can sign up as a member or kind of a subscriber to our podcast. And what you can do is, as a member, right now everything's pretty much been free. I've been putting content, news updates, all this stuff I've been kind of just releasing right now. We've got 2 CDs that I'm trying to get caught. They're already in the works of the copywriting and all the rights and royalties to them. So I'm getting those in the works right now to get those up, edited on either CD or digital format so we can start selling. In the future, the goal is to get this where we are monetizing and marketing the podcast show. So we're making money on the sponsorship end of things, but we're not quite at the point where we can. I can justifiably on my end say we're a brand and a product that I'm ready to sell. So in the future, there will be a membership. You will have to have a membership or be a member to hear some of the audio. Other than we will put out like kind of teaser audio, as most podcast shows do, on most of your platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all your major platforms. So that's kind of the update on that. So I'm really hoping to get people over to the Patreon page, start getting some paying subscribed members. Those of you that do start out as early members, we will keep you on as VIP members. We'll have a certain number that we'll do, maybe 25 to 100. I don't know yet. We'll see how that works out. And so what we'd like to do is get you on as a regular member. There'll be some kind of subscription fee of some sort, which helps offset costs for, like, we just had a hardware and a software issue this week, and I had to make some repairs. It cost me money out of pocket. That's part of the business, not complaining. It's just, it's part of the business. It's something that had to be done. I do have, for those of you that don't know, I'm Dean Tedder. This is my show. This is what I do. This is what I love doing. I do have my press credentials. I do journalistic work. I dabble in music here and there. Have for many, many years, way before all of this ever came about. I've had studio equipment laying around that I play with, and trying to pick up the guitar and start learning the guitar is something I really would like to do, or spend more time doing if I had more time. I work construction, general contractor. This is Time Warp Delivery. That's my business. So there's just a lot going on that I wanted to update you about. Wanted to give you a live video so you get more personal with who I am as the podcast host. So when you're listening to the podcast, you're not just you're not able to put a face to the name. Now you can. This is me, not the prettiest face, but this is who you're listening to. We do talk a lot on the news. Some of the news updates lately, we've had some people email or message me, and they're asking for more political talk or less political talk. We Two Party Podcast. This isn't a two-party A lot of people confuse it two-party. It just immediately comes to mind that we're Democrat, Republican, and we're talking. The whole podcast is about politics. Please get that out of your mind. We are not fully about politics. I do talk about it in all the news updates because that's the news. That's what affects us every day in life. But I do, we do have comedy. We just did a Coach Cam interview about his podcast tour he's launching for a new e-course series he's doing. That was phenomenal. If you missed it, check it out. I believe the video is already up on YouTube, the audio video. So just check it out. So we're not all about politics, but the show is going to give you news updates, and it is going to give you my perspective and my thoughts on breaking news and update news. And some of the stuff we keep hearing today was Hunter Biden alleged allegations came out about him. So, I talked about that on today's episode of the 923 breakdown. So the thing on my arm, in case you're wondering, I had surgery. It's starting to heal up. I'm having to wear a compression band. That's what that is. So I've had a few people comment on that. So I'm healing up from surgery. Had to have my ulnar nerve relocated and carpal tunnel. So, but that's it, guys. I just really wanted to update you. I wanted to thank you guys for showing the support you're showing. I never in a million years thought we would lift off like this, and literally just before the beginning of September is when I was announcing our soft launch and hopefully to work my way into a hard launch. Didn't work out that way. But the outstanding response you guys have given us just around the globe. We've got a guy coming up Friday. We've got a guy coming in that's going to talk some self-improvement stuff. We've got a comedian coming in, I believe, don't quote me, but I believe next Monday. We're going to be recording him. He's got some comedy stuff and some different stuff from Australia. I recorded, I'm probably over 24 recordings and guests right now. And that's how I like to do it. I like to get a whole bunch recorded and uploaded so that we can release these episode by episode. And it kind of helps free me up in the studio where I can focus on new interviews, and I can also focus on better content. And it also gives me time to get this YouTube page up and running, which I feel bad because I'm kind of slacking on. But again, I hope this reaches the right people. Please like, share, follow, subscribe to our YouTube page. Ask your friends to subscribe to our YouTube page. If there's something you want to hear on Two Party Podcast, that's the personal touch I'm willing to give you. That's kind of what we're going to do. You can get a touch base or email a lot of these shows or podcasts, and you try to get some content or you try to get in touch with someone and you just get denied or whatever. This show, I really want it to be about this is for the audience, what you want. So email me, twopartypodcast@gmail.com. Go to the website if you want to be a guest. That's the number 2, partypodcast.com. Go to the contact page, click and submit fill in your information and click submit. And within 24 to 48 hours, I will respond personally to you. I will get back with you, and we will set a date and time that we can record you live as a guest remotely. At this time, later on, we'll be doing face-to-faces. Most of it is all audio, so me and you will see each other, but the audience will all hear audio. But we can promote your music, we can promote your business, we can promote whatever you'd like to promote. If you just want to come on the show and talk, if you heard one of the episodes and you're upset about something I said, same thing. Come on the show, let's talk about it. That's what this is all about. If you want to talk about gaming, you want to talk about I'm not a big gamer, but I do have my Xbox, my PlayStation. I do play. I alternate back and forth. When I have some downtime, I try to play a lot of games. I like Fallout. I've been playing that one a lot. I play Rage 2. I play those. There's 2 or 3 other ones, newer ones. You guys obviously would know more than I do. Some of them I don't even know. I'm just playing. I'll download games and just play them. So needless to say, if you want to talk about gaming, you want to talk about politics, news, baseball, sports, whatever. I mean, whatever you want to talk about, we can do it. So again, like, follow, share, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're on all those. Obviously, we're on YouTube, Beatport, Twitch, Podchaser, Soundtrap, SoundCloud. You can find us on Anchor, Bandcamp, CD Baby. We're working right now with iHeart and Pandora. We're trying to get that one up and running so that we're heard on that platform. But we're also on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. There's Red Circle. I mean, I could just keep naming. There's so many that I'm on worldwide. If you can't find us on a platform that you use, please let me know. Again, twopartypodcast@gmail.com. Email me. Say, hey, I use this platform. It's my favorite. This is what I listen to all podcasts or I listen to audio on. I will get us an account set up and I will get on there for you. And I'll start uploading all the information and audio up there. So again, this is Dean with the Two Party Podcast. I love you guys. Thank you for your support and we'll talk to you later.